What's going on, everybody? Xyresic here, back again with another video. So today I'll be showing you guys my favorite strategy to chase crates on the new desert map Miramar. Now, one of my favorite things to do in PUBG is chase crates, and I honestly might be a little addicted, but I just want to share what I do with you guys. Okay, so the first thing to look at is the car spawns of Miramar. Here on the screen I have the map pulled up with every single known car spawn location. Now, this map is confusing and crowded, and it has almost 250 total car spawns. However, we have to remember that our main goal is to go after airdrops. This means that we have to go after consistent car spawns that the plane will fly over a good percentage of the time. That is why I chose Pecado area as my go-to place to land when I just want to crate chase. There are 6 car spawns directly in Pecado, an additional 7 within a kilometer radius. That's why I choose Pecado as a landing spot, despite being in a high traffic area. If you are able to land on or next to a car, you should be good. There are 5 different vehicles on Miramar, but I would really personally recommend only 2 of them for chasing. The buggy and the 2-seater motorbike are optimal for going after crates, as the buggy is the most stable for the rough desert terrain, and the motorcycle has both the speed and maneuverability to quickly get you where we need to go. A third option may be the Bronco, although it's quite slow and you might not get there in time. Just remember, when you're driving them, specifically the motorbike, you have to drive it especially carefully, as flipping at high speeds will result in instant death. If you guys would like me to cover motorbike control in another video, you can just let me know and I will do it. So now that we've discussed landing zones, the next thing to look at is early game procedure. Now, there's usually 2 courses of actions for touchdown. Option A, if Pecado is mostly docile and there's maybe only a few opponents, you might want to hit up a couple buildings before driving away. This gives you the opportunity to get a weapon, bags, armor, whatever you might need in case you confront somebody at the airdrop. Option B, for when Pecado is like half the server landing on it, is to hop in your vehicle and get out of there as fast as humanly possible. So regardless of whichever option you choose, you should end up driving towards the middle of the circle. A key thing to remember is that the first plane will be coming in at around 3 minutes into the first zone. So by this point, you'll have hopefully found a buggy or a motorbike, maybe looted up a house or 2, and have your eyes pointed to the skies. One thing that's important to remember is that you will almost always hear the plane before you see it. It's important to get eyes on it as soon as possible, as the crate could drop at any single moment. If in first person, it might be best to get out of your vehicle, move around a little bit, and be constantly scanning the skies, while third person might be a bit more flexible and you might just want to sit there and wait. So once you do see the drop, it's off to the races. Once you've made it to the drop, you'll immediately want to watch out for other enemies. The first drop usually doesn't have too many chasers, but you never know how popular it may be, especially if it is closer to populated areas. When looting, you'll want to pop in, grab your stuff, and pop out as fast as possible. You probably won't have the supplies necessary for a drawn-out fight, so fleeing the scene is most likely your best answer. After successfully getting to the drop, the rest of the game's up to you. If you're addicted to the chase, simply circle back to your waiting spot and watch the next airplane. If you want to get serious, head to some low-risk, high-reward areas and loot up, getting ready for the rest of the game. It's all up to you. Whatever you gotta do to get that chicken dinner.